Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's Mani video is our color swatch comparison for Maniology's August Mani by Me box, which this month there's only one. Normally there is two, sometimes there's only one, and then there's a regular lacquer with it. So this one is called Lost at Sea B558, and I found four similar but still quite different colors at the same time. These are the closest colors I could find to it out of my collection. So this one seems to be pretty unique. I do have a very large collection of Maniology stamping brushes, so I don't have all of them, but I have a very large portion of them. So I will go ahead and start swatching it so we can get into comparing the colors. So I'm going to start by swatching the cap, so I have that available in my drawer. That is very pretty. Wow. I think I found one of my new favorite blues. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch the swatch stick before we go ahead and compare. And we're going to go ahead and put it over the black. Oh wow, that shows up beautifully. That is a very, very bright, almost cobalt blue. Now we're going to put it over the white. Oh, wow. I am really liking this color. This is really pretty. Alright, let's see what it looks by itself, non-stamped. That is really pretty. And that does feel like an ocean. That reminds me of ocean blues. So Lost at Sea is very appropriate name for this color. Love it. Okay, we need to now go ahead and compare. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the white and the black slots on the mat, Lost at Sea, and then we'll start going over the other colors. There's the white. And there is the black. Excuse me. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the other colors. it is always important when trying to compare colors to do it over light and dark, because they will look completely different over each. So this one is Cauldron B307. This one is a darker blue, but it is also a metallic blue that is similar. I'm going to apologize. I know my voice is not great right now. I have laryngitis and I will be okay, but it might be a little bit before I sound quite like myself again. I need to drink more hot tea with lemon and honey and spend a little bit more time resting my voice. So as you can see, it's already a very obvious difference. It's a much darker shade. This next one is Double Bubble. This one is most likely going to be a lot closer in color. This is one of my favorites. It is a different kind of metallic effect, but it is a very similar color. This has more silver shine to it in its pigment, and this one is more of a true blue metallic. That one has a slightly frosted look to it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Twinkle Toes, another one of my favorites. And that's looks like the closest one to it so far. And it is more like a frosted version of that color. I really like it. So this last one, I don't even think is available anymore. I got this one from back in the Bundle Monster days. For those of you who don't know, Maniology used to be known as Bundle Monster before they went pretty much just strictly nail care type products. And they changed their name a few years back. And this was from back in those days, so it has BMC. But they are, this is wavelengths. I don't think this one is available anymore. They've discontinued a vast majority of the colors from those days. So if you have this one, it's good to see an old timer like myself. And I am happy to have you here. And this may be beneficial to you. Okay. So that is all the colors. And as you can see, they are all quite different. This one is pretty dang unique as in my collection as far as Maniology stamping polishes go. This is very unique. So Let's get a close up here. As you can see, this is Lost at Sea. This one's much darker. This one's got a lot more sparkle, more shine. This one's similar. The colors are almost the same, but this one's got more sparkle and shine too. And this one, it has the same kind of actual effect, just like Cauldron. Wavelengths and Cauldron both have the same effect, but they're different colors from it. These have a more frosted effect, which is Double Bubble and Twinkle Toes, but they're similar color to the original. That is why I chose those colors, but they are all very different. None of them are very much, they're very different. There's nothing super close like I have found in the past. So this one's pretty dang unique, and I would say that the closest substitute it would probably be Twinkle Toes, unless you own Wavelengths. I can't tell you that there's anything different from this. This is a color that if you feel like you need it, I would try to budget it in. Because it's pretty dang unique. I can't see myself trying to substitute that in a design with one of the others, except for maybe Twinkle Toes, and that's only in certain situations. So I do have some announcements for you guys. One with, I'm going to start by, I'm sorry that I split up my unboxing video and my swatch comparison videos this week. I rarely ever do that. I'm sorry guys, we've just had a lot going on. We've got school just started for the kids, and we got birthdays coming up between family and friends, and so it's been really chaotic. We're trying to get everything ready for it, so I am sorry that I split them up this week, but we will be back to normal routine next week. And I also want to announce that we are finally starting to get everything planned for lives, and I will announce closer to time what the lives will be. However, we're estimating somewhere towards the beginning of 2026, and we will be doing that. So that is something to look forward to. And we will also need to remind everyone that Maniology's Advent Calendar Halloween box is always released at the end of August, so here soon there should be an announcement and pre-release purchasing available. They always have a limited amount of them, and some items are exclusive to the box. So I am going to say that if you are interested in buying the box, you may want to start trying to put some money back now. It's generally around $100. That's what it has been in previous years. However, in this last year, they have upped prices of stuff recently, so I do not know if it's going to stay that price this year or if it's going to go up roughly 10, 20 bucks, which is about what their price hikes have been for stuff like that kind of thing. For bigger purchases. So I will say that that is something to look out for as a possibility. I don't know for sure. I haven't heard anything from Maniology via email about what releases are looking like for that. However, you know, be prepared if it's something you're interested in, and I do believe it is either late October or early November. I think it's early November. I could be wrong. That time frame's harder for me. They will have the Christmas box that they've had for the past 2-3 years. So, with that being said, that's another thing you're going to want to prepare for if that's something you're interested in. And I do believe that is all my announcements, and I hope you all are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be while you're watching this video. And thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye.